Have you ever wondered what it would be like to transform into another being entirely, to experience the world through different eyes? This is not a new thought, nor is it unique to our time. Throughout history, humans have been captivated by the idea of transformation, specifically the ability to change forms, to become something or someone different, or even to embody a creature entirely distinct from our human selves. This fascination has given birth to a plethora of myths and legends spanning cultures and continents, each with their own unique interpretation of transformation. Among the most intriguing of these are the shapeshifters and skinwalkers. Shapeshifters, as the name suggests, are beings with the ability to change their physical form. They are prevalent in many cultures' folklore, from the Norse gods who could become animals to the Japanese kitsune who could transform into beautiful women. These beings are often characterized by their cunning and adaptability, using their transformative abilities to deceive, beguile, or escape danger. On the other hand, we have skinwalkers, a term deeply rooted in Native American folklore, specifically the Navajo culture. Skinwalkers are believed to be witches or sorcerers who can transform into animals by wearing their skins. Unlike shapeshifters, skinwalkers are usually portrayed in a negative light, associated with malevolence and the dark arts. Despite their differences, both shapeshifters and skinwalkers encapsulate the human fascination with transformation and the possibility of experiencing life from a different perspective. They represent the human yearning for freedom, the desire to break free from the constraints of our physical form, and the curiosity about the unknown. These stories, these myths, they allow us to explore the limits of our imagination, to question the boundaries of reality, and to contemplate the mysteries of existence. They serve as a mirror, reflecting our deepest fears, desires, and questions about the world and our place within it. Now, let's delve into a popular legend that brings these elusive creatures to life. The Native American Navajo tribe spins tales of eerie beings known as skinwalkers, individuals with the supernatural ability to transform into any animal they desire. These tales are not mere bedtime stories, but deep-seated cultural narratives, passing down the tribe's collective wisdom and fears through generations. In Navajo culture, the skinwalker is a figure of dread and intrigue. Often a malevolent witch or a medicine man gone astray, the skinwalker uses their powers for personal gain, causing harm and spreading fear. This entity isn't born but made, often through the most unspeakable acts, and their transformation is not a gift, but a curse. This ominous figure is said to have the ability to shapeshift into any animal, from the stealthy coyote to the soaring eagle, adopting their strengths and skills. But this transformation isn't just physical. The skinwalker takes on the animal's spirit, its instincts, and its cunning. They can slip into the skin of another creature as easily as one might change a coat, blending seamlessly into the natural world. However, this ability is not used for harmony with nature, but for manipulation and deceit. Skinwalkers are notorious for their trickery, using their shape-shifting powers to sow discord, create confusion, and perpetrate harm. They are the uninvited guests, the unseen predators, the whisper in the wind that sends a shiver down your spine. The fear they instill is palpable, a cold dread that lingers long after the tale is told. The Navajo people treat the topic of skinwalkers with great seriousness and caution. Even uttering the word skinwalker is considered taboo, a dangerous invitation to these malevolent beings. But amidst the fear and the caution, there's also a lesson. The skinwalker serves as a cautionary tale about the misuse of power, about the corruption that comes with unchecked ambition, and the destructive force of selfish desires. While skinwalkers are unique to Navajo culture, the concept of shapeshifters is universal, appearing in folklore worldwide. Let's embark on a journey across cultures and time. In Greek mythology, we encounter Proteus. Known as the Old Man of the Sea, Proteus could change his form at will, often using this ability to escape those who sought his prophetic insights. His name has even become a term for something that is versatile and capable of change. Then there's the Norse Loki, a trickster god known for his ability to change form. From turning into a salmon to disguising himself as a mare, Loki's transformations were as unpredictable as his character. In Japanese folklore, we meet the kitsune, foxes with the ability to transform into human form. Often portrayed as intelligent beings with a mischievous streak, they were both revered and feared. And let's not forget the werewolves, creatures of the night feared in many cultures. Originating in European folklore, these shapeshifters transform from human to wolf, usually under the light of the full moon. Though these shapeshifters hail from different cultures, they share common threads. They possess the power to transform, to shed their skin and become something else entirely. This power often comes with a price, sometimes leading to their downfall or illustrating a moral lesson. Their stories reflect our own fascination with transformation. We are drawn to the idea of becoming something else, of shedding our limitations and embracing new possibilities. At the same time, these tales caution us, reminding us of the potential dangers of unchecked ambition and the loss of oneself. Shapeshifters serve as a mirror reflecting our desires, fears, and complexities. From ancient Greek seers to Japanese fox spirits, they embody our universal fascination with change and the unknown. As we see, shapeshifters captivate us, blending the familiar with the unimaginable. Why are we so drawn to these tales of transformation? What can they tell us about ourselves and our cultures? In the realm of mythology, shapeshifters and skinwalkers are not just creatures of intrigue and fear, they are also symbols. They represent the fluidity of identity, the freedom of transformation, and the fear of the unknown. Cultures around the world have developed their own versions of these beings, each reflecting their unique societal norms and values. The shapeshifter, in its many forms, can be seen as a symbol of the human desire for change and adaptability. It is a reflection of our inherent curiosity and our longing for freedom. It allows us to explore the idea of becoming someone or something else, of stepping into another's shoes, even if just for a moment. Skinwalkers, particularly in Navajo culture, are a more ominous symbol. They represent the perversion of spiritual practices, the abuse of power, and the fear of those who walk among us with malevolent intentions. It is a cautionary tale against straying from the righteous path, against using one's abilities for harm. The skinwalker is the embodiment of our collective fear of the unknown, of the darkness that lurks in the shadows. These myths also invite us to question our own identities. Who are we really? What masks do we wear? What forms do we take on in our daily lives? Are we ever truly ourselves, or are we constantly shifting, changing, adapting to our surroundings? They challenge us to face our fears: fear of change, fear of the unknown, fear of those who are different. Through these stories, we are encouraged to confront these fears, to understand them, to overcome them, and finally, they allow us to dream, to imagine a world where we are not bound by our physical forms, where we can soar with the eagles, run with the wolves, swim with the fishes. They inspire us to believe in the magic of transformation, in the power of the human spirit. Through these myths, we explore the boundaries of our own identities, our desires, and our fears. So, as we've discovered, shapeshifters and skinwalkers are much more than fantastical beings from ancient folklore. They are, in essence, a symbol of the human capacity for transformation, for change, for adaptability. They encapsulate the human yearning for transcendence, a desire to break free from the constraints of our physical form, to become something more, something different, something other. In our exploration of the enigma of transformation, we've delved into the rich tapestry of the Navajo skinwalker legend, a tale that has both terrified and fascinated for generations. We've seen that these creatures, these myths, are not merely the stuff of scary stories told around the fire. They're integral parts of cultures, deeply woven into the fabric of societies, shaping identities and influencing behaviors. And we've looked at the many faces of shapeshifters, from the werewolves of Europe to the fox spirits of Asia and beyond. Each culture, each society, each community has its own unique interpretation of these mystical beings, yet they all share a common theme: the power of transformation. But what does it all mean? What is the purpose of these myths, these legends, these stories? They serve as metaphors, allegories, cautionary tales. They reflect our fears, our hopes, our dreams, our insecurities. They challenge us to confront the unknown, to question our perceptions, to broaden our understanding of the world and our place in it. And so, we return to the power of myth, the power of storytelling. These myths, These stories of shapeshifters and skinwalkers, they're not just tales of fantasy and imagination, they are reflections of us, of our collective human experience. They echo our desires, our fears, our aspirations, and our struggles. In the end, these myths offer us a mirror, a fantastical reflection of our own human complexities and contradictions. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and never stop being fascinated by the power of myth.